Let's take a look at how to add class resources to your Google Classroom. In particular, we're going to focus on files from your computer and Google Documents. So I have already logged into my Google account and I am in Google Classroom. I'm going to go to English 1. Remember not to click the block, but to click on the letters. And I want to add some class resources, so I will do that in the About section. Now here I have the option of adding a class description. Where does the class meet? Maybe I want to put my tutoring hours there. I add that information and then save. So now I want to add class materials. So I'm going to select here. There's the area for title. And don't worry if you forget, you can always add it later. I'm going to call this one Class Syllabus. So now I'm ready to add my file. When I add a file, that's a document that is from my computer. So I'm going to click the paperclip. Now I have the option to select the files from my computer and go through all of this, but I happen to have just downloaded this one, so I can also drag. So down here at the bottom I have my file, and I'm just going to take it and drag it up here. Now that I have the file that I would like, I'm going to select Upload. I'm going to double check that I have the title, what I would like it to be. There's the correct file, and Post. So that's how I add a PDF. And if the student wants to look at it, they just click. It opens up. It does not open in a new tab, so the student can look. When they're finished, and they can print it or they can download it, we're going to backspace, back arrow to get back to the class. Now let's take a look at how to add a document that I have created in Google using the Google Suite. So I'm going to add the title again, and it is Class Syllabus again. This time I'm going to add from Google Drive. So I'm going to go to the Drive symbol, select. I have recent documents, but I keep my documents in a special folder. So this one is going to be for 9th grade. I'm going to double click to open. I can see which documents I have. So I'm going to add this one. Now the difference between this one and the other one is I didn't take the time to make it pretty. So now all I need to do is post, and it's there. Now the good thing about using a document that you have created in Google is if you need to make an adjustment, it automatically happens here. So let's take a quick look at this one. So here is the document coming up, and this one's just text. Okay, so that's the document that the student sees. So I'm going to X out of this. To get back to English 1, it's just this other tab. Now I'm going to go into my Google Drive, just so you can see how quick it happens. Double click to open my document. I'm going to highlight a sentence, and I'm going to change the font to 18. So that's pretty big, right? So now back to English 1. I'm going to open the document again. And the student automatically has the updated version. Even though I didn't have to take it down. Now if I wanted to make a change to this document, the PDF, the file that was from my computer, I would have to delete this document and re-upload. Or I could edit and re-upload. So you have a little more flexibility. It's easier to make changes. So this one, if you made a change, you would need to remove it from your section and re-upload it. Now, speaking of taking documents down and everything, sometimes you do put something up that you don't need. I've uploaded the wrong file before. So you can edit and re-upload the correct file, or you can delete it if it's a post that you no longer need. And that's all there is to adding a document to your resources.